the rain.
What's a good time?
The 127s in qualifying.
127s, yeah.
In the rain, though. Come on.
Don't say it. Oh, it's dark.
Oh, it's dark.
It's Inters.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
It's
it's
a wet race.
raining.
Oh,
He's
it's
done
a wet
it!
race.
He's done
Wet
it!
race.
Oh,
Well, thank God practice is wet then.
Yeah,
Very much
that's
so.
actually that's the round it could be, I suppose. But that's
Oh, I never know what to change for the worst.
I know, it's horrendous.
Well, this shakes things up. It's not even drying up in the race either by the looks of it.
Watch Ace
well, that's
go.
probably
Doesn't
not.
look like it, does it?
Fuck. Fuck.
Yep, I have to hold that.
Good coming into this.
This is. I went away, and I've just come back.
Right.
This is bad, isn't it?
Wow, it's a good equaliser, so we can at least say that.
Going down south. Right,
What are you supposed to do with your tyre pressures in the rain? Are you supposed to do anything with them?
Flatter, more traction.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I think.
Mine are already pretty flat actually. So. Right.
I don't know what.
Is it Inters? It looks like Inters.
Okey-dokey.
Man.
God, this is pissing me off.
Oh.
I should be pleased that Blake's pissed off, but instead I'm just pissed off at the rain.
Please don't handle like absolute shit.
Is that behind me? Is that Clayton or Blake?
I'm coming down the pits. That'd be me, yeah. Me.
This should be interesting then.
I'll give you space, chat.
Yeah.
I thought you were getting a bit slidey.
Yeah.
No grid penalties. You don't need to let it pass.
Oh dear.
It is.
Well, it's nice that we've got a wet practice.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's-
perfect.
Yeah, well, we've had wet practices before when we've had dry races, haven't we? Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I mean, it's just a waste of time, isn't it? At least this is useful as practice.
Oh, that's a bit wide. Well, I was already worried about this track and my consistency and crashing, so this is going to be great.
Who's this? Hello, Lemon.
Hello.
Oh.
Tell you who's good at inters, Chris.
Shit, that was practice.
They're normally quite as wet as this though.
Oh, I was actually paused there, Jack. When did my AI get past you?
Well, I went wide on turn 1, and I thought you were cutting it rather close. When I came back on, I was expecting to ease off.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, no,
It was messaging, so it wasn't me.
fair enough.
Oh. 130 hours.
Yeah, that's what I laughed.
Yeah, not flat anymore.
That's how it should be.
Watch out, Jack.
Oh yes.
I wasn't stranded, I moved over. I saw you guys.
Yeah. I'll say it now, Lemon, you sound even worse than you did last week.
Oh yeah, that's been said already.
Oh, good.
I've lost in Sector 1.
It's gone as well, I think. Or was it just slow?
I hit the wall and no damage. Don't know how that happened. I must have hit the very nose. I must have hit the nose.
There he is.
Great. Chris. Good news, Chris.
Reaction.
Don't think he's in the part yet, is he?
No party chat yet.
I think my car is the very definition of lively. At the back.
Hey, Chris.
Don't tell him.
Oh, yeah.
Evening.
Oh, is it? What's the weather for the race?
Wet. So practice looks like it's
No.
a perfect replica of the race, so get your laps in.
Oh, I actually practiced this
Oh, I
one.
didn't hear Chris then. Oh yeah, I can hear it.
Your ultimate strategy gone out the window there, Chris.
You were going to start on inters anyway, weren't you?
Well, I don't know what I have to do now.
Not bin it.
Yeah. I did like 1 3-lap race in the wet and I just couldn't stay on the track. So that's good.
I mean, the forecast doesn't say it's going to change, but does anyone reckon it will?
No, I think it's going to be just constant throughout.
That's a blessing of sorts, I suppose.
Might be like Austria. It's that same level of rain throughout.
Yeah.
Wow, as long as we're actually on the inters.
Yeah. Yeah, at least this time we know. I want more fuel. I don't think I've ever done a full race on inters. I don't know how much life they have actually.
It's best to pit every 2 laps on them. Yeah.
Giving away all the secrets there.
Oh yeah, shit. So I forgot you're my rival, Jack. I'm not in the Earth car for some reason. It's put me on my team.
Oh.
Oh,
So I'm
something new.
the orange, black, and green car on track, and I'm black on the map.
A bit more curve than I want.
There's Jack. Oh, tyre wear's a bit sketchy.
That's because you're going too fast, mate. Just slow down a little bit. The tyre life will come back to you.
Doing some low fuel before I put the fuel in. And I'm going to forget everything when we qualify in the dry. Get off the curb.
How many have we got? 7?
Yeah, same as last week.
Here it is.
Ooh. What is that colour, Chris?
Yeah. I don't know. I wonder if it will swap back to the Earth car for quali or the race, or whether it's going to do this for the whole.
No, it'll be that for the whole thing now.
Not sure if I like it, Chris, I'll be honest.
Harsh. It's my life's work.
Ah. Oh, gone into neutral. Get past. Oh. Yeah, that corner's a bit sketchy at full throttle, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Did you lose it there? Was that what happened?
Yeah, I just turned in and it snapped back, so I had to get out of the throttle a little bit.
Sorry, Pat. Yeah, I'm on an inlet now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no.
What times are people doing in the dry on this track?
27's in quali.
How are you doing, Chris?
I was 131. Wondering how far off the pace I was.
Bollocks.
That was in not in quali, in the 3-lap races.
Oh, okay. Actually, don't know what my race pace is like. I haven't really paid attention. Fucking hell.
Oh. Both in a bit of trouble there.
Have you gone off as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Curbs.
Concession.
How do tyres work for practicing the race? Do we get all new sets?
For goodness sake.
For inters?
Must be the same rules, right? Like,
You
I think
get
you
a certain
basically have
amount for the
unlimited.
week.
When it's wet, you have more than you know what to do with, don't you?
Not sure. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh shit,
You
that's actually
definitely have a certain amount.
Yeah, I just mean I think don't the wet tyres last so long that it's kind of almost irrelevant. Like, or is that
Well, I don't
depends on
know.
the
These,
conditions.
how long's the race?
27 laps.
27.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, yeah, though, I suppose these will last fairly,
I don't know, these tyres aren't
fairly well.
lasting that long though.
no? I was
Last
thinking
full
of
race.
like the real races. I thought the wets lasted.
Oh,
I
right.
guess it's the wets rather than the inters that last forever.
Yeah, possibly. More dreadful and to burn through, I suppose.
in these unpredictable conditions.
Oh dear.
My feelings exactly.
So far,
There's one curve that's got me on all 3 laps.
40.
Oh no.
Which one's that?
The right-hander just before the hairpin, the curb on the left when you come out of the corner, just before you go under the bridge.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of getting a power down on that. haven't
Yeah. I didn't properly go that time.
Let's go.
It's a slight improvement on the first 2 laps.
you? Oh, Jesus.
Cool.
Don't let me through, Chris.
Right. Take you out, yeah?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only way I know how. Oh.
That corner is so difficult.
Ooh.
Whoa. Any damage or?
Nah, no, I avoided the wall. Just.
Have you got the driving line on, Chris?
No. I'm pretty happy with that lap.
You took 130R at about 120. You didn't quite get the
What,
angle right.
Is that the chicane at the end?
No, 130R is the fast
One
left-hander.
before it.
130 is the angle of the curve.
Okay. Is that the one that you should be flat out on?
Well, in the dry, it's
In
easy.
the
Yeah.
oh yeah, don't do it in the rain.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, I'm just happy I didn't spin off for any of that lap.
Actually, is there anyone in the pits?
No.
Nice bit of grass.
Okay.
So this next corner, yeah?
Yeah, the one down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one before the chicane is.
You three are scarily close to each other.
Jeez, yeah.
Which three is that?
Chris, Clayton, and Ace.
Not even going to try and turn
Oh,
in.
on track, you mean?
Not even gonna try.
And then time-wise.
I couldn't see you, I just saw like Glenn and then spray. And it was only when I realised I was doing a move on you. Ooh.
What are we
red arrows
doing?
It's getting slower,
Red
right?
arrows on both sides of me there.
What a practice
What was
session.
that, Lemon?
It's getting slower, is it, on track?
Um,
Because I'm struggling to get near my
Oh,
time earlier, and
I'm on more
it wasn't
fuel,
good.
so I can't really compare.
Not really noticed it getting any kind of worse, but it might be. I'm sure. Some of the higher words starting to come into play soon, I think. Yeah, what's your fastest time, Chris?
What? I think 142.5, is it?
Okay. You're far off then.
oh, I could be dead here. I could be dead. I'm a passenger.
Oh.
I'm alright.
Right into the chicane.
Yeah. I'll just wait for you guys to get past me. Should be enough room. It's like 3 of you all coming at once.
Oh.
Oh, it's another one. You go first. You go
Oh
first.
yeah. Oh, okay.
I've got a red spanner. Is that
Me.
who's going in the pits? Ah.
I've just gone in.
3 of them have all gone in.
Lucky.
Ace, Clayton, and Palm.
I haven't got any.
one
red
of you.
Right. Does anyone want to do a lap on hards for fun?
Not especially.
Yeah, pop a set of softs on, just in case.
I'm sure your championship rival will humour you.
He doesn't humour me to do anything. He won't even say hello to me. He doesn't even put me in his phone.
He's angry that you
Well,
changed his
that
name to
cut you deep,
Ashmeister.
Right, no one's behind me, so that's fine. Ooh. Oh, imagine if this is faster. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello, Chris.
Chris is just putting a faster time than Ace.
Yeah.
No nonsense.
Oh, for God's sake,
Just so I find out he's been on hards the whole time.
Take the one's tough. It's not impossible. Oh.
We're seeing some good times saved by drivers on intermediates. Box for
Shut up, Jeff.
Okay,
He seems to think Inters would be better.
Oh, dearie me.
Right, Chris, try and catch me before the time runs out.
Alright.
That's the challenge. I'm gonna go hell for leather in me softs. Oh, 130 is gonna be devastating. Here we go. I might just close my eyes to see what happens. Oh, I couldn't do flat.
Oh, he survived the lap, which is pretty impressive.
I actually got a corner cut on the final chicane. I couldn't slow it down in time.
I just think you're more tuned to those tyres for quali now. You've got a massive advantage.
Huge.
It's the hard that he's going to qualify on.
Can't see my rearview mirror yet, Chris.
I've just got you in my
Oh.
sights.
Yeah, I've just gone wide.
I've just come in the pits if anyone's got a spanner. Oh,
No spanner.
huzzah. What good news.
improved though. Finally
That
improved.
sounded like you wanted to
I was
borrow a
like-
spanner.
230.
Need to put the wheel back on.
Spanner. Ooh!
Be careful, you two, dude.
Ah!
Oh.
I can't see what's going on, but it doesn't sound good.
Do you take lo- It just looked like you just wiggled off the track when you were going in a straight line.
Yeah, that's. Welcome to the softs. I've damaged my front wing, so I definitely can't catch you now. it was on
Which save my
before then.
blushes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do you know what, I'm going to stick it in Rich and ERS as well, just to see just how bad can it get. Anyone behind me? Nobody. Right, lovely.
A few laps ago, because I'm miles off it now. Oh, but 40% tyre.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Your tyres are more slick than mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep these
Right.
ones on for quali.
Right, flat 130R in the softs, broken front wing. He's going into the
Retired
wall.
from the session.
No, I'm
He's not
alive.
retired.
Oh my god.
The forgiving walls of Japan.
Ah, the wet.
You can kind of almost, you can almost go through their flat and the inters there. I think.
Oh, I've got a spanner again.
That's me.
Oh, no.
There you go, you two.
So it was almost double disaster, that incident on the last lap. Teammates in practice. Are you taking the marker boards off?
I'm really looking forward to
Oh
qualifying.
yeah, there's no marker boards.
Yeah, that's from much harder corner.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, if someone does that in the race, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
You know that gif where you got someone's face and the sunglasses come down really slowly from above, and they say, "Deal with it." That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Oh, you're full second ahead of me, Chris.
It was a
Come
lap
on,
out of
Chris.
nowhere because I'm miles off the pace now. I had about 8 laps of fuel in the tank when I did it.
Okay, I was running full race loads to be fair, so I wasn't actually terrible about it.
I'm more interested in the race now after that, though.
I desperately want you to beat Jack. I mean, no offense, Jack, but I'm just in it for the league. I'm in it for the league table.
That's code for saying you're Team Chris, isn't it?
I'm Team Chris. I'm not Team Crud. I don't want to ever see Ray again, if I'm honest.
Streaming?
Oh yeah, streaming.
You worried that we're going to catch Douchebank at the end of the season still?
I'm more looking at the bronze silverware at the end of the year. Bronze silverware doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah,
The bronzeware? I don't know what you'd say for that. Bronzeware.
So it's about
Yeah, I
top
think
up
she
to third.
Brunswick.
Is it even better than third?
No, it looks like third to me.
Boo!
It was third.
Oh, for goodness sake. How far ahead?
6 tenths.
6 tenths? Oh my god.
39.7.
Oh, God.
Bit of a triad like
Right.
that from Ace.
Let's all readapt to some grip now.
God. And then readapt to not having any grip.
Oh yeah.
So, what was the weather in the race? Was it completely wet the whole time?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
same
it
as,
looked like it wasn't going to dry up,
100%, is it? But
and all the clouds were exactly like they were in practice. So you'd like to think they'd be quite comparable.
I'm expecting the race to be like that practice session, but for 27
a washout.
laps. Yeah, but not like the super heavy stuff.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad actually. The one I did in the little race was full wet, and it was a nightmare.
Alright. And obviously park memory is very much a thing, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, pick and choose your setup.
Well,
Change the front
let's just
wing
get
now,
on with
can't
it. Yeah, that's true.
we? It's got nothing to lose from doing a load of quality runs either, have we? So,
No, get out there and you shouldn't need the tyres.
nah.
Imagine you get to the race and it's dry.
Get spare set of
Okay.
So what was the good time again? 27? I
27.
mean, not that I'll be chopping it,
Yeah.
but just so I've got a ballpark.
Yeah, you want to be getting in. You definitely want to get in the 27s. Low 27s will be the top 3 or 4, I'd say.
So, okay, fine.
Pole may
I'll aim
sneak
for
into the 26s.
low 29s.
Low 29s.
We'll start with low 29s and see if I can get better than that.
God, the grip is immense now. Oh my god, it feels
Oh my
fantastic.
god, it's insane.
Even this first sector feels reasonable now.
That's all we
It
needed.
never
to do
did in
it.
practice.
I might practice
Yeah.
for Mexico in the rain. Come to the race and be like, oh, this is fucking easy actually.
That's really weird. I get used to that.
It feels
very
like
alien.
a piece of cake, doesn't it?
I don't understand.
Which is going to make the race feel even worse.
Yeah, that's where you could have won.
Don't have to worry about looking for the tyres on in laps, though. That's
Ah,
the good
true.
thing. Hammer them back round.
This is a great track. So good.
They're so good.
Oh, Garrus as well.
Oh yeah, DRS.
All the goodies.
Those.
Not in the 27s.
Not in the low 29s.
Flapjack.
Thank you. I think that's a PB actually.
Oh yeah, P3, nice.
What was your
What
time,
was it?
Jack?
28.3.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's like a good half a second quicker than I've gone in time trial. I don't quite understand that. But...
Are you on fast lap, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you should have said something.
I just assumed. You're right, I
I've
should have
gone
said
up to
something.
130R and I'm on a fast lap, so you could kindly look out. Oh god, that's depressing. I mean, I got significantly faster, but I didn't change any positions. See what though, this car feel like? I think it's slow, but it's really very planted.
Fastest lap is a 1:28.
Really very
Which
what?
is nuts. Planted, like
Oh,
It's good for the
it
race.
doesn't feel
though.
loose at all.
Hmm.
Well, it feels a little better in the dry than it did in the wet. Which is quite annoying. Although it didn't feel terrible in the wet, to be honest, once I made some changes.
No offense, Jack, but I've got to beat you. I've got to get to the first corner before you.
So you need to start about 3 places ahead of him then.
I know. That lap time he's put in is devastating me.
What was it, Jack? 28.3?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it wasn't
That
28.
sounds
wasn't it?
good.
Yeah, it's a good 5-6 tenths faster than me.
What? Where that's come from, to be honest.
Pit's really here. I just realised I've literally never. Where are the fuck are they? Okay.
Confusing.
Because I've just been doing the 3 lappers to practice. I've just not gone in the pits yet.
Alright,
That
who's
could
gonna
have been a
bet on
disaster.
penalties from Chris then.
Yeah, I'm glad I discovered that then rather than in the race.
Yeah.
Right, I need to find about 3 temps. Otherwise I'm going to kill myself. No disrespect,
I
John.
mean,
Well, it's not been a good start.
Oh no. Oh no.
oh no.
Do you want to go ahead, Blake?
I will now, yeah, I got a bit close. I was looking at the map to see if Jack was recovering.
Are you on an outlap, Lemon?
Yeah, Lemon done an outlap too.
I was confused by the fact that you went off the road, so I started looking at you, and then I went off the road.
Because I just worried that you were on a flying lap and hadn't been paying attention. So I
Don't worry.
hopped across the grass briefly.
Who's that coming through the hairpin at the minute?
Me, but I'm on an outlap. I was about to ask what you're on.
No, I had to abort.
Are you going again?
Don't know what my tyres doing. Yes, I think I am.
Okay, I'll leave you a gap. Pre-born into the 2 behind as well.
No, I won't be because
Yeah.
I'm run out of fuel.
Are you boxing?
Well,
Yeah, I'll box.
Alright. I won't be slowing down now, so you can do what you want, Pat.
that's good.
Don't worry about me
I'll
backing
leave a
up
gap
at the
and
end.
then... Okay.
Be careful of that.
I always get worried about that pit wall here.
It's
Just
better this
thank
year.
you.
'Cause
It just seems very inviting.
if you remember last year and the bump, that would spin the rear out, so
bad combo, that wasn't it?
you can still do it in this game, as I have discovered in practice.
Oh, time to go then.
I can't get this car to go quicker, you know. Devastated.
How far up are you?
I'm only a couple. I need to find like 3 temps basically, but I'm not finding them. That should be faster. Whoa, hey!
Is it going to last?
Oh my god.
How close?
3,000ths.
Oh.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'll be very surprised if I can improve on the last lap. That was
I
pretty
can
much
officially
spot
say
on.
I do not have that time in my car.
Is
What
Chris
time was
starting
it?
a lap in the black
Yeah,
car?
Chris should be on the lap.
I am on that now, yeah.
He came out the pit lap.
No. Oh no!
Oh
Oh, that bodes well for the wet race.
Get out of the way early.
Properly, I took both my
Wow,
wheels
what-
off as well.
no! Wow, what happened?
I just went a tiny bit too much on the inside of one of the corners, didn't think much of it, and then just It just flipped around and smashed into the tyre wall.
Yeah.
Were you not on a hot lap there, Parp? You seem to be going fast for the first sector, and then you backed off.
No, sorry, did you do 2 in a row?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to shout out,
No, I
but
wasn't.
then Chris crashed, and then I didn't know what the didn't know whether you were slowing for that.
So you're still on a hot one,
Sorry.
Lennon?
No, I'm not. I'm going to
No.
spins anyway.
Well, I'm out of fuel anyway.
I don't think it was faster, Parp, so don't worry too much.
Blimey, that middle sector you guys are putting in is scary.
Even
Jack,
Lemon
what was your time,
is beating
please?
me now.
Even then.
28. On the hot one at the minute.
He's
Alright, I'll-
is 100
I'll shut
quicker than you. 100.
All right,
Really?
that's in the zone. I can get that.
Yeah, so he's done a 3.56. You've done a 3.66.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's really close. Oh, that's well doable.
Yeah, the fight for fourth is
Helen.
proper. I couldn't improve. I tried to do a double lapper, but it didn't work.
I'm not gonna beat
So
that.
I'm definitely not going to get to ace, so that's fine.
Yeah, he's locked down third.
Come on then.
Jack starts second row on the grid. He could be leading it. That's the first corner.
That's always a concern.
He could be leading by the pit exit.
It's not really a corner I want to do.
Oh, shit. I'm slowest in the speed trap.
Oh no.
I thought I might have added a bit too much on. Well, I suppose it might come good in the race, but it doesn't bode well. Actually, saying that, I bet it's only about a mile an hour or two. It's always close. Where's there a gap everywhere?
You're not on a hot lap there, are you, Lemon? No way, right?
No, but I'm in a hurry, so if you're not, I'd like to get past.
Going for a double
You're
one
doing a
again.
double.
I'm going to try. But I need to get over the line by 1:30, which should be doable.
Should be doable from where you are, yeah. Oh, Jack. You out of tyres? I don't think you're going to get turned around in time if you were planning on going
No,
again.
I don't think I'm going to beat that time. So.
Oh, that's fair enough.
I went hell for leather and I was like still 4/10 down. I'm not sure really where that time came from.
Good time, though.
Thank you. Wasn't expecting it, that's for sure.
No, it's a good lap. Very good lap.
Let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure I had a 129 in me, but nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near that.
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Overthink it.
I think wet starters, I'm not going to have that much of an advantage.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
If anything, your advantage might be exasperated. Exasperated? No.
Exaggerated.
Exacerbated.
That's the one.
Exacerbated,
Yeah. We'll be exact. Oh, I can't. No. I'm backing out.
Exasperated.
Oh. This is going to be close, Jack.
Lemon goes.
I'm slower.
Still on another
I
one
got
then.
another try. Yeah.
I got a 27.9.
Oh,
Oh, just.
nice. Squeezed in there.
That was a squeaky bum lap.
Oh, no, I'm done. I'm in the
I
gravel.
just. I mean, anyone...
Oh! Yeah, that would. That's not going to be quicker, is it?
I don't think so. Delta reckons not.
Oh, Blake. Oh no, yeah, you're sorry.
Yeah, I noticed Pap across the line, but yeah, I'm still on one.
I thought you just put in that fastest time. Sorry, I was trying to put you off.
I found a bit of time
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
improvement. Wow, we 26.
Right, I need to, as long as my sister's not in the shower, have a wee wee, so please don't start.
Is on one. What you can do.
Oh, and she bloody is. Never mind.
I'm absolutely devastated after this
Oh,
qualifying
how
session.
close is that
This is a wet
between Lemon and
race.
Jack?
Oh shit, yeah.
100.
That's nuts. I guess we got close. Top two are only 300ths away.
Yeah, it's all done now though. Chris is dead.
All over now.
And the rest of us are in the pits.
Yeah.
Blake's got 40 minutes to hold his bladder, or however long it takes. It's gonna be raining as well.
I was just thinking, it's because there's not water everywhere, right? Where did you mess your last putt, Pappy? See, it was middle sector. Never mind.
His sister wasn't in the shower. Oh, how's your Arga, by the way? Blake,
My what?
your Arga.
My Arga?
Didn't you get a new oven?
Oh. Yes. I haven't used it yet. Installed, at least. It was a bit of a faff, but it's in.
There's a type of hob you can get nowadays. Look, this is some great chat, isn't it? There's a type of hob you can get where rather than having the like the whole thing above it where it catches all the steam, or in my case the smoke.
Oh, the extract. Oh, I've seen that advertised where it's like a hob level, yeah, in the middle. It sort of sucks
It's a
it
big
in.
hole in the middle and it sucks it all in.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea.
Yeah, the little inbuilt extractor fan. I'm sure they're pricey.
Yeah, but do you know what? I bet. Well, they should be similar price to having a whole separate piece of equipment on the top. You'd think.
True.
Sorry, I don't want to oven shame you if you haven't got that. I haven't either. I've just seen one. It's like
Then my oven and hob are separate anyway.
I've got. Oh yeah, oven. Yeah.
Well, it's wet. You know that much. It's not drying up.
I was just really hoping that somehow it would be wrong.
Right. Well, Clayton is ready. One.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Reluctantly, I am ready. Not by choice.
Let's go for that wing and that strategy and that.
Oh yeah, wing. Good.
Damn it, Jack, you gave it away.
I know.
I genuinely wouldn't have went back in to change that.
Okay, 28.
Oh, this looks like hell.
It looks
Yes,
like
it
a consistent hell though, so you know,
That's what you want out of hell, isn't it? Consistency.
yeah. I mean, honestly, professionals expect standards. All right,
Are we all here?
I believe so.
I haven't heard part return.
Let's get going then.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, it's actually already
That's
going.
why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
Who
Oh.
pressed it?
We've got a
Oh, we've
formation.
got formation lap. As long as he's
Got me.
having a wee
Can you not hear me?
The number two.
Yeah,
There
there
it
you
is.
go.
Oh, now.
I can hear him. He's here.
Well, I've been here the whole time.
We haven't heard
What's wrong with
you.
you
I
people?
asked you where you went in quali.
I answered.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I don't think anyone else did.
Oh.
I didn't hear. Sorry, Pat.
Oh, they're cold.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh,
Trouble at the top. Get to the back, you bastard.
Oh, hello.
Okay then.
Spoken like a true teammate.
Yeah.
This feels nothing like it did in practice.
nah, that is,
No, it doesn't. It's
This is
slippier.
way worse.
Wetter, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah. There's not
I
much
should have
line.
cranked my wing up
That's
a little
good.
more.
Blake, are you passing those? or
I'm
you're
not gonna rush to the front. If there's a gap, I'll gently. Don't want to hit anyone. Oh, everyone's running wide here.
Don't go too slow, everyone.
Thank you.
'Cause it's,
Yeah, tyres are an issue.
tires are a big issue.
Do you reckon it's just because there's no dry
Oh,
line?
hello.
Yeah, I went
Jeff.
hell.
Jeff's telling me things are going to lighten up a little bit.
Oh, Jeff can. Fucking
Oh, if no one's
15
done it
minutes.
before, speak to Jeff and ask to pit this lap.
Oh, yeah.
Just for a little laugh. Coming on your left part, oh no, never mind.
Oh yeah, you can go.
What does he say? Can't really.
Negative.
Yeah.
Wow, he really goes to town on the negative.
he he really does not like the idea of boxing.
I've never heard him so adamant about anything. Usually he's like, we reckon Inter's the right tyre, but we're not sure. And it's like pissing it down.
I'll tell you what, if that formation lap is anything to go by, I reckon I'm quicker than Ace in the wet.
I hope not, I'll be at the back. After turn one.
Bloody hell.
It's
Oh,
not
dear.
a great turn one for a wet start either, is it?
No. Get a bit hairy.
Oh, I can't remember what I left my engine. Oh, here we go.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh god, the tyres go cold so quick. Oh no!
You, I would say you're alright. I can see.
Yeah.
You damaged.
None. No damage.
So I couldn't go any further across.
No, I know, I was trying to steer in and it just wasn't having it. It was my fault anyway. Not so much from a big quali lap. You know what happened.
The rain is your kryptonite to your starts.
I think it must be. I think it's a kryptonite to the entire race, to be totally honest.
Kryptonite for the entire race.
Flashbacks to Canada.
Oh yeah. That was a hell of a race actually.
Okay.
was my reaction to Clayton.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just lag or you took a mad line.
No, I took a mad line.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give it you back if I do take it. Oh. Rain looks heavy, doesn't it? Is that just maybe I'm cooped up behind?
It's definitely worse than practice. I wouldn't say it's got heavier since the start.
Try to cool your tyres, Clayton.
Oh no, Ace brakes slightly early for me, so I got out of it.
Oh, really?
Oh really? Yeah, just honest. It's on video.
No, I didn't. That wasn't really like, oh yeah, whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. Yellow flag.
Oh, come
Leave
on.
you alive.
In reverse, you can.
Oh, well, there's no need for that on team radio.
Oh, where's the corner? There it is, okay. Wow, that was scary. For everyone's information, I went around at 130R.
Ooh.
Was that flat out?
Oh no, it didn't need to be.
You've had a good view for a few corners there, Lemon. I've been wagging my tail.
Yeah. Oh,
Jeff's talking about
I'm
slick.
such an idiot.
Jeff can
I'm
fuck off.
such an idiot.
He said the track's drying, but it's going to take a long time.
I've just remembered that the ERS the thing. I think I just got used to not using it in
F2?
qualifying.
Oh.
No, just in qualifying. I think I just thought, oh, it's rain, so we don't have it. But
happy I kept it in a straight line there, to be honest.
I know, I was worried. I didn't know where you were going to go initially.
Cannot get fucking turned in there.
The gap behind us is 7.0 seconds. Two laps until the pit window. You'll be on inters for the next stint.
Sorry.
It's all good. Just so you know, there's some lag, so I can't always tell your car is. Probably my end.
Your car had a couple of little jumps in quali, but it didn't seem anything too bad.
Okay, clear. Gap to car in front.
I'm just too scared to look behind me. I'm just busy looking forward.
Similar mistake to what I did, eh, Lemon?
Yeah, just got a little snap on.
Do you know what though? You kept it going in the right direction.
Oh yeah, happy with that.
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
And you're repeating my mistake from a few laps ago.
Yeah, once you get out there, you can't get back on, can you?
No, you can't. It's tricky.
Around turn 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put a couple wheels wide and Try as you may, you cannot get back online.
The rain is getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Push now. We're boxing this lap.
No, Jeff, it's not getting lighter.
Oh no.
Okay, the gap behind is 5.0 seconds. Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oh, someone took one of the brake markers out.
No.
Ridiculous.
Not guilty.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's just a mouse.
Which one?
No, it's gone.
The 50.
What, the one
the
you used
important
to
one.
brake?
Oh, no.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
really enjoying watching the battle at the front by the fastest lap counter.
Yeah, keep trading them.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up. The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Sweating my tits off. Thought you'd have gone longer.
Thought about it.
Kept worrying you were going to undercut me. I nearly came in before. I was worried about the tyres lasting at the end of the race.
Clayton?
No,
Fucking hell.
that was my rear end. That wasn't anything dirty.
I know it wasn't anything dirty, just scared the life out of me.
Scared the life out of myself, mate. I'm racing ace at the moment. Don't give a shit about
I'd
the
love
team.
to say that's planned, but
No, the teammate
just
thing
worked
doesn't
out
matter.
pretty nicely.
So that's not what I wanted to see when I came out of the pits. I saw one car coming out and I thought, oh yeah, Blake said one person pitted. Turned out to be both of you. You can help me drag down to this. Oh, I'm bait, sorry. Oof. Back end doesn't go out there, but I was in Rich for the first time.
fresh set of inters feels so good. Wow, relatively.
Exit now. We'll be doing one more stop today.
I understand if people don't want to talk in these tricky conditions, but what's the Chris Jack battle looking like?
I had the 9, and I'm just pitting now, but he's been taking half a second to a second a lap out of me since he crashed.
Oh, that's going to be nice at the end, hopefully.
Yeah, I've been trying to play it safe so I don't make a mistake, but I can't go quick enough while doing that to avoid being caught.
No, main thing is keeping it pointing the right way.
You've got to think, if he's pushing to get you, just keep it safe and let him do the work.
I'm hoping the extra lap on the tyres will help, but this gap's down to 4 seconds. That's cost 5 seconds in time.
Big old undercut.
More than gonna, but that's what he didn't pit. So
What lap did you pit, Jack?
14?
Oh, only just.
I know. Yeah, the lap before. Then.
Yeah, there's only 1 lap difference. I think staying out might have been a mistake there.
That makes it interesting, doesn't it?
I didn't know whether to come in really early to increase the gap.
Oh, he would have been dead at the end.
Yeah. Halfway is about the right time.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres. Gap behind is 13.6 seconds.
Oh. They lost it there.
Is the gap between you and the next car? 3 seconds.
Formula 1 cars brake better in the wet than F2 cars do in the dry. It's incredible.
Actually noticed the stopping distance isn't too bad, like in the wet compared to the dry. It was a good grip.
Lemon, all good?
Yeah, fine. Basically a carbon copy of the mistake I did earlier, Clayton. Or we did earlier.
Oh yeah. At the end of the S's.
Just got a toe on the gravel.
how many mistakes you can make on that corner.
I'll be honest, I've kind of checked out a little bit here.
Jeff wants to pit me again in 2 laps.
Oh, hello, Jeff.
Did you
Interesting.
choose the 2-stop option?
I
He's a
didn't.
maverick.
I didn't mean to.
He's a
Well,
maverick.
even then, actually, you should be sensible enough to override it.
No, listen to Jeff. In Jeff we trust.
He wants some slicks on that car.
I was going to go 2-stop, but the tyre life in the race was much better than the practice session.
Yeah, I was
it was
nearly going to
wetter.
shout out, don't do what you were planning.
Yeah, no,
You were never going to make it back, but yeah, you were okay. Probably because it was a bit wetter, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think
Maybe a bit more difficult this stint. It's a little drier.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
What?
Is that
The
just
3
seeing Jack
second-
right behind you?
No, I got a 3
Oh.
second penalty for. Went on the grass and it gave me a penalty and I lost time.
How many
hell.
warnings do you get before a penalty?
That was my
it's
third.
2.
I had 2 warnings and that was the.
Oh,
Sorry,
gee.
yeah. Take
For
3
both
of
warnings, I took my
Don't
feet
leave your
off the
head there,
pedal.
Chris.
Well, I
I'm
just
on my
have.
second penalty.
It's not,
It's not penalty.
Yeah,
I'm on
it's
my
not-
second warning.
it's not all done though.
Still
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might still get a penalty.
Don't make a mistake, get a penalty, anything.
I wish I powered
So what's
through all
happened here
3
though?
of
Because
them
I've
now.
got
Go on.
I've got very used inters on. When
I
I
was
came out
gonna
around
ask,
25%.
I was going to ask if you'd. Oh, well, that explains why Jeff was trying to hit you. I was going to ask if you'd picked
Yeah.
up damage. Didn't sound like it did, but yeah, I noticed the gap was growing.
No,
How many
I didn't
runs
pick up
did you
damage,
do in
but-
practice?
I did 3 runs, yeah.
All on do. Oh yeah, if you use different sets each time.
Yeah.
I can't believe my least used set was 25% though.
That's wow. Where
That's
was
so
really
much.
bad.
Where was bad in practice, yeah.
What? They're on 25 now, or when you put them on?
When I came out.
Oh god, they're going to be touch and go for the race, aren't they?
No, they'll be okay. If I get into the end, they're just not fast. Upsettingly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd either clipped a bit of wing when Clayton had his wobble, but then I thought you'd said something, or we're trying to play the game of looking after your tyres now, trying to get me at the end.
I would like that. Yeah, let's say it's that one.
I'm also in favour of it not being my fault. I'd like to see that from your point of view afterwards, Part. Bloody hell. 'Cause I can't imagine how scary that was.
Quite.
Yeah. I came over at least half the track.
A bit closer than Chris.
Yes.
Or you two look close.
We are.
Let's go second.
Just concentrate on your battle.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh,
What happened?
130 out.
That wasn't even. I didn't have any.
Oh,
No.
Oh!
watch the Delta.
Fuck's sake.
Is that a safety car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A while for it
You're
to
welcome,
come out.
Pop.
Oh, my Delta's gone stupid.
That's really
Oh,
annoying because that
The
was.
5th place on then for the Chris Jack battle.
I've decided to take another set of tyres, yeah.
Good.
Anyone
Choice.
gambling on
Jack
softs?
stays out.
Well, I figured with the penalty, Jack's good as ahead of me anyway, so I need something else.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, yeah.
You know, I haven't had any trouble through that corner whatsoever, and even then, I didn't get a big kick of anything. It just a very slight error.
Pass Lemon. Lemon is too slow.
Yeah, I would imagine I am crazy.
Spices at the end of the race then.
Spice things up, couldn't it?
Brings
For
all
everyone,
three mini
really.
battles together.
Anyone else matches? But just Clayton's in the pits.
I had a free one.
Oh, did Ace stay out?
He stayed out. I had a free one, and I've got a fresh set of tyres to put on.
Whoa.
No, Ace didn't stay out.
Oh yeah, that might give me And mine are new. Oh, they got a little bit of wear on. Guess yours are worn
Although
again, surely.
He might get a
Yeah,
gap. Oh no, he's still probably coming up behind you. It might be tight actually. He might still get out ahead of you, Clayton.
Who?
No.
There's no
Ace can't
delta
pit
now. No delta.
He can't. He's about to catch the queue. We're crawling around. If he pits,
Okay.
he loses out to Clayton. He'd cover Jack, probably.
He's got a pit. He's got to pit.
Well,
Who's he? Me? Not me.
no, he's on about Ace.
No,
I don't know if he has to. There's only going to be a few late racing laps left, and
I mean, my inters just then were probably about 30%. No, they've definitely been alright. Surprised he didn't
Yeah,
take the freebie, but it doesn't mean it's ruined his race. Like you said in practice, Clayton, at the end of the day it's difficult to overtake, so I suppose he's banking on track position, I guess. Which isn't stupid at all.
Not round here. It's not stupid. I don't consider this to be a done deal at all,
No
God.
DRS either.
regardless of what he does.
yeah. Was Ace ahead on track?
Yeah, Ace was ahead by
4
about 4
seconds.
seconds,
Yeah, okay.
there, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he just covered track position.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
short of
that's daft at
90% as well. That's annoying.
What's that?
Well short. So I'm well
75.
short of 90% as well. Oh, 75
Oh.
is it? I'm still short of that though.
75,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm guessing Ace stayed out.
Yes, he hasn't pitted.
Oh, why am I getting
Jack,
the
you
Delta
didn't
thing?
pit again,
Yeah,
did
I've
you?
just got Delta as well.
Oh,
That's
I
weird.
didn't
It'd probably be because you're so far back. Normally,
I got it too.
It just
I got
keeps
too at the
randomly
same time.
coming up, and
Yeah, well, I was
you
just
sort of slam the brakes on.
oh, you'll still catch yours, Clayton.
I'm hoping I'll have nice warm tyres.
Thinking it, will it be in? It might be in this lap. Yeah, tyre
Where
temp.
even is the car?
Through the
S's.
S's. So you're about a sector away. You'll catch up, Jack. I'm not sure if Chris will.
It seems to be.
If it stays out for another lap, then you will. There's still Delta in you.
No, not now, but it keeps coming up sporadically, and then you have to like slam the brakes on wherever you are.
That's really weird.
Occasionally.
I mean,
Remember
yeah,
that?
even when it does come up, you're still comfortably catch. You still still going quicker than us in the queue.
Was it,
I'll be quite annoyed if it does come in after all the glitching.
was it Monza that you were waiting for ages and ages and ages for me and Chris to catch up?
It might have been Monza GP2.
Yeah.
We had one in. Yeah, I don't think we had one in real Monza, did we?
Yeah. Well, that's the reason it took so long, because it kept on just popping up with a Delta for some reason. I kept having to slam my brakes on.
Yeah, there's quite a big gap.
Yeah, we'll crawl down the back straight. Yeah, Jack will probably just make it. It may stay out another lap.
Day 5.
What does it normally say when it's going in?
Well, as you start the last sector, it's so short. It's going to be just after 1:30 hour. I'll let you know anyway. We're coming up to it. But the rain's got heavier again. It's not coming in. We've got another lap, so you both should catch up. What we're going to have then? 4-lap dash. Jack's nearly there.
Look at Delta again.
Again, yeah. Very
Seems to
annoying.
be, yeah, when we pass the start-finish line on the pits, I have a message anyway saying pass Lemon. He's
Yeah, I
too
get
slow,
that.
so I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think that's what probably throws it out. It then says we're not in the queue,
Hmm.
and then it flicks back to stay behind the safety car. So you shouldn't have any
good
doubt
theory.
for now. Yeah, you'll catch up, Chris. Very slow lap into the safety car.
It's so slow, isn't it? This weaving is not warming my tyres, it's just wearing
No,
them.
mine are 60 degrees in blue.
Yeah.
You only really warm them up when you're racing. What's the...
Actually, I'm watching as I weave, but it's not doing anything, it's actually not changing them.
At least Chris, you'll have nice
Yeah,
warm tyres.
2 minute 20 laps under the safety car.
Yeah, my rears are already blue.
Yeah, Chris is going to have red hot tyres, probably.
They're a balmy 72 degrees.
You've got a good 10 degrees on us. Oh, right.
That was fancy, Blake, I liked it.
It was a bit scary.
Alright.
I'd rather not do that in the safety car.
Well, this isn't even over yet, and this has been a very intense race, hasn't it? Just the amount of concentration this game takes in the wet is crazy.
So much concentration. We've been trading faster slaps. You're so much better than me at that hairpin. I bloody hate that hairpin. You always close the gap right. I'm on the limiter, so I'm going to back off a bit.
It's coming in.
There is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Chris has caught up good.
Oh, Jack, watch out, watch out.
No contact.
Oh, hello. It's a Bottas approach. He's off.
Wow, how wet does that look?
I didn't trust the rear tyres at all off the chicane.
Oh no!
Oh.
Thought you'd collect me then.
I thought I would as well. I think that was.
Chris, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
This is it.
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to jinx it and put him off. PD on the cards. Believe me, Jeff, I've got no thoughts about slicks.
Just in case you were considering it.
is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Locked up properly there. Never slowing that down. Had to try.
Tell you what, the dollar signs will have been in Chris's eyes then.
How far behind is he? Oh god.
Track position was the right way to go then.
Yeah, couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I was clearly faster, but figuring it was the last lap, it was worth it. I mean, I really thought I would be able to hold it, but I couldn't get the brakes to engage properly.
I was just praying I'd hear the pair of you scream as you hit each
Oh,
other.
7,000, well done.
Very nice.
Do you think
I nearly
Do you not
back
think
right
you had a
off to
chance?
protect that.
at the back straight, Clayton?
What, on the last lap?
You were a lot closer to that lap. Yeah.
Don't trust myself through spoon. I'm much better in slower corners. My hope was he would be spooked, but he did brilliant. Well done, Ace. That was a really good race.
Well done, Blake. Well done, Chris.
Thank you. Well done,
My
Chris,
art.
PB.
Yeah, what a Chris.
Yeah, thanks.
Well done,
Oh,
Ace.
Chris in fifth.
Good
Yes.
decision, Ace.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is going on? Oh wow. What's a race that turned out
absolutely
to be?
shattered.
My
Yeah,
arms are tired.
My heart has been pounding. Oh my word.
Oh my god. What time is it?
Everyone drove so well there.
Ellie, does Tesco close at 11 or 12? Thanks. Well,
They need some booze.
yeah, just need to do me shop. Let's go back to lobby and we'll do the old interviewee. But Blake, he's won it again. Is it midnight? Oh, I might go then. Interested? Yeah, it'll take me 20 minutes to be ready. Yeah. I've got to do
It's
the
a bold
interviews.
claim.
Right, so Blake, you've done it again. Sorry, is there someone talking that I can't hear?
No?
I
No,
can't do
it's just
anything.
I don't think so.
Lemon's meme in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we've all got something to say, but right, what is it? Blake, you won the race. How did you do? Lights to
Very
flag,
hard
wasn't it?
fought.
Was it all the way?
Yeah. I had to think about yeah. I thought I'd gone too wing heavy actually based on quali, but Park seemed to have a little bit more straight line advantage in the race. He kept me. He was about a second behind me pretty much for the whole of the first stint. I had one little wiggle mid stint through the S's, which I'm sure gave him a little scare, but not as big as you gave him later in the race.
God, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh.
God, it's just so hard keeping the car on the track, and obviously, as we said, the start of the race, the track was wetter than practice, which threw another little curveball in there. It was just constantly trying not to make any errors because he'd have been right past. Coming up to the pit stop window, obviously worried about the undercut, but then I didn't want to cover it too early myself because the tyres were getting pretty. I think they were going up to high 50s, late 60s. Coming up to halfway, so I just didn't want to jump too early and then have really, really bad tyres at the end of the race. As it turns out, I think I pitted lap 13. I expected Parp to do the opposite, but he did come in. And then, as luck would have it, we came out perfectly because I came out at the head of the field still, and then Clayton managed to get himself in between. And so Parp, following Clayton through that first sector, immediately built the gap up by about a second and a half, 2 seconds. Yeah, I think the gap coming up to the pit stop was about 2 seconds, and then once Parp got past Clayton and things had settled down, the gap was 6 seconds. So from then on, I felt relatively comfortable, but still had to concentrate so hard. But as Parp mentioned as well, he unfortunately had older tyres, so it sounds like he used too much in practice. Whereas Clayton's comment, actually, I didn't even think about it. Then when Clayton mentioned it in practice, I suddenly remembered you're limited on inters, so I just used the one set.
I wish I hadn't said that out loud.
Thought it was going to be pretty comfortable from there, and then Lemon throws a big old curveball in with about 7 to go to bunch us all right back up together. Yeah, I wasn't sure when to go on the restart. Tried to go really, really late. Part still had older tyres than me, but again kept right in there and managed to have fastest lap right at the end. But yeah, the closest, probably the best battle me and Parp have had all season. Not so much. I can't speak. Not so much in overtaking each other. We didn't unfortunately get any of that. But first stint we were just trading fastest laps. He was always there. He'd have been by if I'd made any mistake. That's another big win, yeah. But fastest lap, so the gap only goes up by another 6. So it's pretty much 2 first, second places at the minute. But yeah, really well driven Parp, especially on them old tyres. That probably was a big turning point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well done, Blake.
Well done, Blake, and Parp, well done to you as well, especially when you had the older tyres at the end. Did you pit on the safety car? I don't think you did you? You stayed out.
Yeah, I pitted and went for...
Oh, you both
I'm
went
pretty
there,
sure they put on the more worn inters when I made that pit stop, because I'm sure it said kind of 25% when I came out, and then when I made the second stop, they said 15%. So it's really weird that, but maybe I got that wrong. Maybe I'd already put 10% on them when I was like on the first couple of laps. It seems unlikely though, so I think they put it in the wrong order, which is annoying. But that wouldn't have changed anything. I think I needed the fresh ones if I was going to keep up with Blake. Yeah, I would agree that was our best battle, because even in qualifying that was crazy.
Wow, what was it after our second runs? It's 3,000?
It was 3,000, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear you. So on your last run, sorry, I saw your middle sector is where you lost the time, but I didn't hear your response to where it was.
I think that was the hairpin, I think.
The one area
I think I lost
track you were better than me already.
Yeah.
You were always gained about 2 tenths there.
I don't know how I was doing that, because I also hate that corner, but I guess same as thing we had in Russia where you were gaining 2 tenths of the chicane.
Yeah, you'd probably say the same, but I just couldn't get the traction up. I was so late getting the power down.
Yeah, it was really difficult. I did a lot of sliding. So yeah, highlight of my race, I guess, was getting the fastest lap at the end. Tried to keep Blake honest, but there was one bit where you had a wiggle, and it was one of those ones where there's a bit of lag, and I couldn't tell if you'd actually dropped back, if you'd actually made a mistake, if it was just lag.
Yeah.
So I had to back right off so as to not hit whatever object might be in front of me, which is a bit of a shame, because I think if it had been like more obvious that it was a half spin and then you gathered yourself, I might have been able to get back onto the back of you, maybe, but it was a small one. Other than that, didn't really get any other opportunities, mainly because you were really good out of spoon. So I could never. I always made time up at the end of that straight because I had a slightly lower wing, but you were quick out spoon, so I never got a chance to actually.
Yeah, there was one lap going. Yeah, there's one lap coming off spoon. I think you were 6 tenths down, and you got it down to about 3.5 down the chicane. So that's where I already noticed your wings, and I thought if he's probably within about 4 tenths, I'm going to be worried here.
Yeah, but then it probably would have had to be the chicane, because I don't think I would have caught you up by 30R, which is even harder.
DRS. Yeah, no DRS out. What were you running in the end?
I was running 6.9.
6.9?
6.9, yeah.
That's completely illogical then, because I was running 5.10. I thought you were going to be running 4
don't know
or
what that's
something.
about then. Yeah.
Ah.
No, 6.9, and I put it to 5.9 for quali.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was like, what was I doing? Oh no, yeah, I was fourth front in quali. In practice, I was running
Okay, yeah.
5.9.
Mm.
But I bumped it up a little, the rear wing up by 1, just to be a
Yeah,
bit
I think
safer
so.
with the heavy fuel. That's why I was worrying a bit in quali when it said I was last in the speed trap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
great
Clayton
old
really
battle.
screwed me over. That was the one bit of the race I haven't mentioned. Again, I don't want to count up the time I've lost behind Clayton over this championship because it's extreme. But I think I was behind you for 2 sectors. No, 1 sector.
you overtook in the middle of the
Or was it
Degners.
a lap?
I basically pulled over because I felt terrible.
Well, I went for a move, and then it was in a weird place, but you were very slow. And then you lost the back end?
To
Because
explain
it
it,
looked
yeah.
like you just hadn't seen me and were just taking
No, I
whatever
knew
line
you were there.
wanted.
Absolutely knew you were there. I've watched the replay, and the replay looks really bad. But this is the truth.
Feel a steward panel coming on here.
What you'll see if you watch the whole stream, I'm always in lean in the first sector, always. But in the sort of adrenaline of seeing Parp coming out the pits, I left it in rich, and so I was struggling with this car that had more power delivery. And you'll see as I hit full power, that's when I think I start to drift left towards where you are. Luckily, you obviously, I don't know what it looks like from your end, pulled over again. I think I kept the lead into Degner 1, but I just stayed far on the right hand side and just let you go around because it was. I should have been a better driver. You had me fair and square, and I wasn't actually going to fight you. I didn't want to fight you because I wanted to, I was concentrating on ace. But just so happened that I had that wiggle there. There wasn't like a competitive spirit in me that wanted to keep you behind. It was the opposite. I just had rich mix on by mistake, and then that just messed me up for that whole first sector. But you did well to not get any damage from it. Well done, because I could have easily imagined.
It was close. I'll show you. It was close to the wall.
Yeah. I accept my name being mudded for that. But I can just tell you that I can tell you that it was an accident, and it wasn't in my best interest anyway. So at least I think that'll exonerate me.
That's cool. Don't worry.
But nice. Well, my driver of the day is Ace, who's hopefully still here.
Yeah, still here.
Do you want to talk about it? How was your race?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it was. I don't think I had a very good setup on the car because the back end just was not happy, and I just couldn't get power down. My pace was. I mean, it was okay, but it was nowhere near the top 2. I'm not normally that far off them, so yeah, there's work to be done there. Got the most out of the car in quali. Got a really good start and was side by side with Parp, and then when we went through turn 3, I was just like praying I had enough grip not to go into the side of him. And I think we slightly touched side pods or wheels.
Did we?
Or something.
I heard a bang from the front. I looked back to make sure no one was spinning off.
Yeah, there was a little clang. It was very, very small. And then Parp got in front of me, and just listening to the amount of wing you guys have on, that's no surprise. I think I know where I went wrong in the setup.
What was your wings, Ace?
And then 4.7, I think.
Same as me.
Oh,
Exactly the same as me.
That's lower than I ran in the dry, I think.
So I had okay pace, and then after Lemon and Clayton had kind of stopped battling, Clayton really put the hammer down and was closing in fast. And I went to pit on lap 13, and thankfully that was the lap he had his little one-on-one with Parp.
Yeah.
So that probably, I don't know, would have been. Had that not happened, we would have been so close at the pit exit after Clayton making his pit stop. So that was a little reprieve for me.
You pulled away after that, though.
I was able to push a little bit. I was happier on those second set tyres, and I was starting to get a gap where I was feeling like I was in control of the situation, and then I wasn't in control of the situation.
Turns out.
Yeah, it turns out. So I put about 3 or 4 laps on both sets of intermediate tyres in practice because I was comparing setups. Not that didn't do much good. And yeah, if I'd have pitted, they might have been a little bit fresher, but I wasn't sure. So I wasn't. I just wanted to stay out on track, keep position, because position in the rain around here is everything, and I had enough straight line speed to fend off Clayton, and then it was just soaking up the pressure, soaking up all that pressure, and not making any mistakes. And yeah, I'm happy with myself that I didn't do anything wrong. You had a couple of attempts. You had one on the restart where you almost went around the outside just before coming into Degner, and I was like, no, I have the right of way here. We're either gonna have a crash, or you're gonna go into the side of me. So I think you saw that and pulled out. And then, yeah, as you said, you had an attempt on the last lap, which I don't blame you for. But yeah, just made sure I got out of all the traction zones nice and cleanly, and yeah, pretty relieved at the end because I don't think. Well, I know I didn't have a faster pace than Clayton today, so yeah, I'm very satisfied. On to USA.
Oh, is it USA next? Well done,
Griffin.
Ace.
Good
Just
call.
to piggyback off that, yeah, you did all the right things in that race, and I was gutted when I saw you pit because I was just closing in on you at that point, really quite effortlessly, and I knew that a pit stop meant it restarts that whole fight and the undercut. And then I saw Parp, and for a split second I'm like, oh, brilliant. And I was like, fuck, because I'm thinking of the teammate thing. And I'm thinking, fuck the teammate thing, it's done and dusted. I don't need to worry about that. This is just going to slow me down. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to let him through. And yeah, we've already talked about what happened. Had a little sort of the back end starts to step out, and it's where you drift across the track. And usually, if there's no one there, you don't even think twice about it. But obviously, Parp was literally right there. And then yeah, pit stop, did the safety car business, and yeah, my race has been talked about. Apart from actually with the very start with Lemon, I'd like to invite Lemon up to join me on the mic, just to talk for his race because I think I featured in his race quite a bit. You know what? You'll hear my race from other people because I've got nothing else to add. The rain dance worked. I say who we should talk about.
Is it me next?
Well, we should talk about Chris. No, I've uninvited you up. I've decided we should talk to Chris.
Alright, fine.
Sorry. Cheers.
No, of course it's not me next. I crashed out.
He's just couldn't comprehend you finished behind even Chris.
I was like, what? That chump can't be ahead of me.
Yeah,
And we are.
Here we are. But you didn't finish the race, so I don't count it as beating a real person yet.
Jack's wounded.
Yeah, Jack's a rookie. We established neither me or Jack count as people.
True.
This is, of course, beating a real person. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm really happy to get fifth, but it's kind of mixed feelings because I got it by being the slowest person there, but by not crashing at any point.
It's just as valid, mate, honestly.
Yeah,
That's
I think
valid. It's very valid.
I had like reasonable pace. I was last at the start, but then because Jack spun off and then spun again, I had a 22-second lead on him, and I thought, just don't crash off. I just thought, don't push it. Don't try and learn how to go any faster around here. Just stay on the line. Don't crash off. And I thought that'd be enough to win, to beat Jack. And he was taking like a second a lap out of me, which meant he was going to catch me with about 2 or 3 laps to go. And I kind of thought, oh, I'm comfortable with that, sort of. I saved a bit of fuel so I could go a bit quicker at the end. But then that gap kept coming down and down and down and down. So, and when we got to the pit stops, the took something like 5 extra seconds out of me by stopping a lap earlier. And on my lap, which I stayed out, I went off the track a little bit. So I kind of thought I'd messed it up. I think I came out the pits 3 seconds ahead of him with 15 laps to go. And then got a corner cutting penalty while trying to hold him up. So I was kind of busy kicking myself for having played it safe for half a race and still got it up in every way I could. But then I can't actually remember what happened. We almost had a coming together.
Oh yeah, we had a couple of close ones.
Yeah, there was some very, very close side by side going through sector 1 together.
Yeah.
But then did you? Oh, that was then Lemon crashed, and I figured Jack was probably going to get past me, or we were going to take each other out. And I had the penalty, so I thought if I pitted and came out behind him, that I might have a chance at the end of the race of kind of taking advantage of the tyres. So I did that, and then the 4 laps to go, I think, on the restart. Jack, did you hit Clayton or something on the restart, or you went wide trying to not hit him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were kind of back to the start of the race. I had a 10-second gap over Jack, and I just thought, again, try and play it safe, but try and stay close enough to Glenn and Clayton. So if by some miracle they did take each other out, I'd be ready to kind of suck up the podium, but wasn't to be. But yeah, I'm happy. Really, I put a wheel off the track once, but apart from that, I just kept it clean. So I'm quite happy with that. Definitely happy to finally get something higher than 7th.
Very well done.
That's a really good result, and you definitely deserved it. Just stay on the track. Doesn't matter how fast you are. If others fall off, there you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was ridiculous. It was crazy how intense that race was. I felt like I'd done proper exercise when it finished.
Jack.
Yeah, so I think everything apart from the consistency came together for me today. So I had a good, quite a nice feeling car actually. I thought I was running 5.7 wings, so it was enough. The qualifying went really well. Still slightly baffled by that, but it wasn't enough to get onto the second row, but it was enough. The cold tyres, I know obviously everyone had this problem, but the cold tyres at the start really caught me out. I had a relatively decent start. I was going to try and go around Ace on the outside, but Ace blocked me, so I didn't have enough room. I had to back off, which is fair enough. And then, because I was sort of on the outside and worrying about where Ace was, I sort of missed. No, I didn't miss it, but didn't turn in quite enough for the first corner, so I ended up wide. Lost a couple of positions there, I think. That sort of threw me off, and then the next corner as well, the first of the S's, I went wide as well. On rejoining, I really should have waited, I think, for Chris to go past. That would have lost me a huge amount of time, I think. But when I came on, sort of bumped into Chris, and that spun me out, which is entirely my fault, in fairness. So and I think Chris didn't have anywhere to go on the other side of the track. I lost about 4 seconds or something. It wasn't terrible. And then, I was sort of running kind of on my own for a little bit, and then into 130R, got a wheel on the outside, completely lost it. I was facing the barrier at one point, which a little bit of wee came out, but I held it, and took me a while to get around again, though, to get into reverse, hence the expletives. But I was about 30 seconds back for the rest of the. It was about 25 seconds or so, and then had to just set to work trying to take chunks out of Chris, which happened. I think I was looking at it, and it was probably a good 10th per corner at points, or 2 tenths. But like Chris said, obviously he ended up about 8 or 9 seconds behind by the pit stop. Pitted early, gained some time from that, and then the safety car happened. I stayed out because I wanted the track position, because I knew overtaking was going to be difficult. I'm glad I did that. because it meant I was in front of Chris when the restart happened. But obviously, I twatted it into the back of Clayton into turn one.
Did you hit me? Did we hit, or did you just
Yeah,
avoid?
No, I ended up
Due
with
to
orange
mix.
front wing.
Wow, I didn't feel it.
Yeah,
Wow.
good. Okay, that's okay. Because it was quite a hard jump. And we
Yeah,
were
I thought you
turning
just.
up,
I thought you
so-
dodged out the way at the last minute. Didn't feel
No,
a thing,
I
mate.
did not. I'm not sure really. I guess I just underestimated how much stacking there is into that corner.
Especially on cold tyres, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I couldn't get it slowed down quite quick enough. But yeah, that sort of put me at the back, and that's pretty much where I stayed. I couldn't make up any real time. I think I lost about 2-ish seconds to Chris over the last however many laps we did. And yeah, that was it really. Overall, it was I had a good pace, but I just didn't. I just kept on spinning out. It was my own fault every time as well. So
Your time in qualifying was really good, and that you legitimately had me worried. So yeah.
yeah, I still don't know where that came from.
I was a bit like, oh, I better go faster after my original banker lap. I was like, blimey, that's only 4/10 off.
Yeah.
Well, nice one, Jack. And if his race report is anything is as long as his race video, we'll be done in a minute. Lemon.
Yeah, I mean, they were literally the only instance worth kind of noting, really. Like, qualifying could have probably got ahead of Jack, but that kind of was a moot point by the time we got through turn one, because I managed to get past him anyway, because he went a bit wide, so it kind of didn't make much difference. Probably could have gone a bit faster in qualifying. I was having quite a lot of fun with the car. And race was fine, kind of tucked up behind Clayton, and then Ace for, the opening couple of laps. Clayton made a mistake, we swapped positions. I made a mistake, we swapped positions. And then slowly, I just started falling back, made a bigger mistake, which cost me about 3 or 4 seconds. And then I kind of lost interest for a long while. So the gap grew and grew and grew. But I was doing enough to keep Chris and Jack kind of comfortably behind. I think Chris was about 15 seconds back for a lot of that. So I wasn't kind of too worried. And yeah, all fine. Went through 130R, just normal. And I think looking back at it, I got a bit far out on the right-hand curb, which I probably hadn't done previously. And then coming back towards the left, it just kind of, jolted me off a little bit, and I didn't have time to correct, so took my wheel off on the left side. It was a bit annoying. I think I've had somewhat of an epiphany the last few weeks, because up until recently, I'd be practicing at least a little bit before these races, and it's an interesting realization to find that I seem to be exactly where I was with or without practice every race. So it's kind of frustrating in a way that I wasted so much time. But it's quite fun. Like, rocking up on the day without practice seems to yield the same result. I mean, obviously I crashed out today, but pace-wise seems to yield the same results. So that's going to be my tactic going forward.
Well, Lemon, I just want
If
to.
anything,
Sorry, go on.
I felt I was actually a bit closer to you, Clayton, this week, and had I not made a mistake, I felt like we would have had possibly a race-long battle. But yeah,
This was
I had fun.
my point. This is the first of the last 5 tracks, none of which I enjoy. So my
Yeah,
sort of third, fourth sort of position where we are at this sort of at the moment is definitely up for grabs, and I'm having to work really hard, and that's why I did a rain dance, because I know Ace is quicker than me around here, and the rain leveled it. So
yeah.
my position is definitely up for grabs on those last 4 races. So I wouldn't give up just yet, because I'd love to. Have a
Yeah,
good
I
fight
think
with you.
I was in that sweet spot here where I was probably like, if I kept my head a bit more after about lap 7 or 8, I was in that sweet spot where if you'd have made a mistake, I would have benefited from it.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of dropped off a little bit too far to make up any ground. But that's fine. That's what you get, isn't it? I should have been paying more attention, and I could have had a fairly comfortable 5th place. But you got to get it to the finish line, and I absolutely did not do that.
Oh well. Has anyone got any final thoughts?
No, it's Adam Chris, and he's now overtaken.
Well done, Chris. Is my
He's
final
overtaken
thought,
Woody
yeah.
and Adam in the standing.
Hey!
I knew I was better than those two.
Still
That was my target when Woody left. Woody was my target, so I've achieved my season goal now.
What's the gap between Jack and Chris? Is that still too big?
13 on the drop points, but even on the overall, it's only 9. And they both had a non-start, so it's close on both of them.
Yes. Oh, that is just 1 DNF away now, pretty much, or 2 DNFs at least.
Yeah, I've closed up a bit.
Big result from Chris. Right, I got to go to Tesco. I'll catch you later. Thanks for the racing. Sorry, Parp. Sorry for crashing into everyone. It felt like. Bye.